Craft unionism is the basis of organizing by your skill.
The craft model that ANFA portrays is one that's more reactive and responsive to what the aircraft mechanics issues are.
Your skill gives your ability to negotiate with the company for money.
They restrict themselves to mechanics and related because the money is going to go to enforce their contract. The money is going to go to enforce, to protect people's FAA licenses.
Versus the industrial union catch-all, everybody's in model.
The money is going to go to promoting the craft and telling people there's something horribly wrong and horribly unsafe about paying mechanics as much as baggage handlers and so much less than pilots.
Industrial unionism is a catch-all union that believes that the skills should subjugate their skills to the betterment of all.
Pilots are prohibited by law from voting with the flight attendants because they're different crafts or classes. And mechanics and related are entitled to vote just among themselves.
Once you get in the craft union philosophy, you see the accountability, you see the respect for the craft and the furtherment of our group. You can elect and recall anybody on the national level, on the local level, and that allows the accountability.
I've backed ANFA since 1993. I was a TW official. I understand what the TW's done and how they operate. If you don't toe the company TW line, you'll be put out, and the membership is robbed of its ability to have a say in its representation.
You always have the IAM and TW saying, work within the system. And how often have you tried and utterly failed? If you work within the ANFA system and you hate your leader, he's gone. He's gone tomorrow.
Their salaries are tied to our salaries, and if we get a raise, they get a raise. We take a pay cut, they get a pay cut. So that gives them incentive to, look out for our best interest. Accountability and democracy.
I believe the craft union model with the democratic policies and applications in their ANFA Constitution is important for the mechanic and related worker to support their position and make sure their voice is heard. IAM, IBT, TW model always has secret negotiations with confidentiality statements signed, and that's been a no-no in the ANFA organizing effort, negotiations effort. Everything's open.
But the bottom line is, if you meet the people who have been represented by ANFA, are represented by ANFA, they will tell you that the openness of the information,
they give you the straight skinning.
The accountability of the leadership.
During negotiations, there are no secrets.
And the democracy.
It's a clear picture of what's going on.
In the organization is the key.
I give them an analogy that if you have your son comes home from school every day and your wife has already informed you that he's been in trouble at school, and you ask him at the dinner table, Johnny, how'd school go today? And he says, it's been going great, Dad, thanks for asking. And you know that Johnny's telling a lie, and you ask him again, Johnny, are you sure about that? And he says, no, 2 thumbs up, Dad, went great. You should give Johnny $10 for telling you those lies, because that's what you do every week, and every month you pay dues to the TW, the IBT, and the IAM. You're paying for their lies through your hard-earned money.
It allows us to control our own destiny. It gives us accountability and democracy within our union.
What about the next contract? What will ANFA do then? And the answer to that is, and this may sound mealy-mouthed to some, but the answer to that is you are ANFA. You will decide what the next contract's negotiating goals are.
We control the salaries, who's elected, who's recalled, our own group, and to the betterment of mechanics.
And the reason why that's more than just a pablum and a thing to say is that ANFA is the only union that restricts itself to the craft or class of mechanics and related employees.
It's mechanics for mechanics. The dues issue, the Teamsters are going to raise your dues. They're 2.5 times your hourly rate plus your license premium at United right now. one of the issues they had at Southwest was that they raised their dues to 3 times hourly for per month. That was really the final straw over there. And so because they are always needing to raise dues to play this political game they believe in, money is an issue for them, whereas ANFA is more concerned with just dealing with your issues, and so money's not near as much an issue for them.
That's really the choice. Do you want a craft-specific union where every dime and every nickel and every thought during every second of the day is about this craft? Or do you want a larger union and hope that some of those resources float your way?